some people get real faithful to a certain color tractor. What's your advice on brands?
Find the dealer that you get along with and you trust and buy what they're selling. There's 11 brands of major brands of tractors that are being sold in North America right now, in the smaller end of the tractors. And for the most part, I think I would be happy with any of those 11 brands. The quality of the small tractor offering is exceptional. Most small tractors are made in, well, they may be assembled in North America. There's people that advertise they're American made, and that I'm a little skeptical about that. Most of your components are Japanese or Korean. 10 years ago, I would have told you the Korean product was a little on the crude side, but it was cheaper. Today, I think the Koreans have caught the Japanese. Your small tractors, most companies will make their advertised special tractor. It's a I hate to use the word stripped down, but that it's not optioned up. Let's put it that way. And they'll offer that. And if they're offering a package deal, where they're maybe a tractor, a front end loader, brush hog on a trailer, that is the inexpensive. That is the bare bones tractor. It doesn't have a lot of options on it. And there are a lot of options you can put on a tractor. If it were me, I'm used to the options. I've had the good tractor. I don't want to go backwards. But if you've never owned a tractor and you're on a pretty strict budget, which a lot of people are once they buy property, that tractor may be all you ever need. And if you're not going to use it that much, you're just going to go around in a circle. It'll probably have a gear drive transmission versus hydrostat. Things like folding roll bars and extendable lower links, which are those your lower 3-point arms that come out and go back in to make hooking up easier. It won't have those. It may have a seat that's bolted to the frame of the tractor versus a suspension seat that you can adjust to your weight. Things like that, the basic tractor won't have. So once you decide on brand, you're not really to the end of deciding on what tractor you want, or I should say, when you decide a dealer and brand, then you got to decide: can I live with that basic tractor, or do I want to pay the extra money for a deluxe tractor? And I had one of my more popular videos back when I worked at a dealership. I recorded this, and we were a New Holland and Coyote dealer, and there were two tractors on the lot that were both the same horsepower, and there were $3,000 difference in price. And whenever I'd take somebody out on the lot and show it to them, they think you're trying to snake us into something we don't want. But when you go over all those options that you get with the $3,000 more expensive tractor, we sold more of that than we did the basic one. Wow. So you've got to kind of figure that out too. And in my videos, I explain what all those options are.
Yeah. So brand, that's something that when we were, I worked with my dad's construction company for 15 years, and we found that to be so true. Again, it's not tractors, but similar idea. Lots of good machines out there, lots of good makers, but when something breaks and you need a part, or you need a guy to come out and look at, and tell you what's wrong, some dealers didn't want to give you the time of day, and some dealers would bend over backwards, make sure you're back up and running. And that's what we became faithful to. The dealer near us, what's his brand, what's his machine? All right, let's go with that. And that turned out to be the way we purchased machines into the future. We had all kinds of machines on the lot, different brands, but it was the different dealers that we would work with and that we liked working with. If you want to ask Tractor Mike a question, watch his videos, or check out his book all about buying tractors, click here to visit his website. More of this interview will be released here on YouTube, and part of it will be in a future podcast. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast, link below. If you'd like to hear the entire interview right now, that's available in the Pioneer Library. We recorded this live with the Homesteady Pioneers, and you can see that interview and join us live for the next interview by clicking here and becoming a Homesteady Pioneer.